Hey everyone, welcome to Thursday here on the DVD Fiends. I know I'm coming at you with my old camera here that, sorry, does things in like mirror image, so whenever I hold up the box here in a minute, the title will be reversed. But it's better than nothing, because today, run super late, my car broke down, I had to take it to the shop, yada yada. I'm going to work here in a minute, so I don't have that much time. But I watched an awesome movie last night. Well, I thought it was pretty good at least. And I just want to do a video about it and not miss my Thursday on here. So, sorry for the mirror image, but it's all I got. And hey, it's all I had to work with for like a year or so. It's just as good, but it's not that beautiful HD. Check my other videos from like last couple weeks and my videos on my channel and the future videos for that beautiful HD footage. Anyways, last night I watched this new movie called Blood Creek, which from my understanding, which originally entitled Town Creek. And it's kind of hard to describe. It's part supernatural thriller, part Nazi zombie movie, part Jeepers Creepers. What struck my interest was two things. Well, first of all, it's based in West Virginia, where I live, where I've born and raised, and except for a while I lived in South Carolina, I've been here my whole life. That was the first thing. And we never get movies about us unless it's like the fucking Wrong Turn movies, which I despise. Um, Secondly, it's by Joel Schumacher. He directed it. I couldn't believe that. I was like, Joel Schumacher, and it's a film I haven't heard about. Now, for those who don't know, Joel Schumacher did my all-time favorite film, Lost Boys. He did all kinds of great, amazing stuff in the 80s. He even did like DC Cab and stuff. But then he kind of like slipped off. He was still around, but he slipped. He let himself go. He did the freaking Batman Forever and Batman and Robin films. And I actually do have those in a box set with the first two. And Forever is like, I doubt I'll ever like be like, hey, I want to watch Batman Forever and pop it in. But it was alright, I guess. Had a decent soundtrack. Break out some Seal every once in a while. Batman and Robin just don't even get me started on. But after that, he still did some good stuff. He did 8mm, one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite Nick Cage movies. Blah blah blah. Which, by the way, did you know Nick Cage is in Kick-Ass? I saw that trailer yesterday, and it looks kick-ass. Get it? Yeah, it does look good. Anyway, so to talk about Blood Creek for a minute. It starts off in the 1930s, and the Nazi Party sends a so-called scientist and historical researcher to this German family who's been living in West Virginia for a number of years to stay with them and help them study historical facts or something like that about their German ancestry in the North America. And of course they get compensated for it, $150 a month, and that was a lot of money back then. So of course they, take him in. Well, then it jumps to the future, and it's about a brother who's a paramedic who a couple years back took his brother who had freshly returned from Vietnam, from Iraq. Yeah, from Iraq. Takes him out on a fishing trip after he got home. Well, the brother disappears. And it's 2 years later now, and the paramedic brother is, helping take care of his dad, helping, out whenever he can with his nephews. He's trying to, move on with his life, and everybody's just yelling at him, being like, why wasn't it you? Why wasn't it you? The dad keeps bringing up the fact that the other brother went to, war and he didn't. He stayed home. And then one night, just boom. I guess it's Halloween night, actually, because he took the kids out trick-or-treating earlier that day. Though it never goes into much detail about it being Halloween. It's more about the full moon coming out. So it would be an interesting night, a full blood moon on Halloween. That's a badass night. Anyway, so he shows back up. The brother does. And he's like, and he comes to his brother, who's the paramedic. He's like, shh, don't ask any questions. Get the shotguns, load the boat. We gotta go now. But I said don't ask any questions. So he goes, but takes a shower, shaves off his beard and longish hair, and they're driving. And the whole time you really don't know what's going on. It's like, okay, where the fuck's he been? The brother's just going along with this, whatever. This might even be a dream sequence, who knows? But they're driving, and the brother even warns him before they go in the pontoon boat and start going upriver. He was like, all right, if you want out, back out now, because this will change your life forever. And the guy, his brother sees the scars on the brother who's been gone for a while. It's like, I'm in. Well, I'm sure I'd be in too, that's all well and good, but I want to know what the fuck I'm doing. So they go, and they come upon this farmhouse that's all, fenced up and everything, and you can't see, from any notable trails, I guess. Even though there's clearly a path in town, because when they get there, the dad's leaving in his old, 1930s pickup truck to go get supplies in town. Well, the family looks just like it's 5 years older from what you saw them in the 1930s, but it's present day. So, as you find out later, they've been frozen in time. There's a girl in it who's been 17 forever. All the families stayed in time. Well, the reason you find out that the brother's going back is because he's been held captive for 2 years and strung up and being bled to feed the German soldier that came in there in the 1930s, who's now kind of a monster. What apparently happened was he was studying, immortality, and there's these stones that there was a stone that was there that the Vikings found long ago, or something like that, and helps you with some spells become immortal, kind of become a monster, something about getting a third eye. And, that reminded me of a lot of stuff I've heard in the past about supernatural shit, about third eyes. And so now he's a monster, and his family's trying to, keep him chained up and not letting him get out, but still trying to keep him fed. So to do that, they have to kidnap people, and bleed them out and shit. And they've been trapped in time, so they'll feed him and everything, so they won't die and he'll be fucked. Well, yeah, so now they go for revenge on that. But then, of course, they fuck everything up, like always happens in a movie like that. They let the monster out, so now the family and them have to bond together to defeat the monster. It's kind of a played-out story that you kind of heard before, but with weird, twisted, bits and pieces added to it. Some good gore. There's a part of you remember in Drag Me to Hell with a demon-possessed goat? Well, there's a possessed horse in this. And as cool as a goat was, just imagine the size of a horse being like that. He doesn't talk, but he is possessed. That's fucking cool. Anyways, so it was alright. It was an alright movie. It was I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5, maybe 3. It's kind of weird for a Joel Schumacher film. You just wouldn't expect it from him. But then again, he did the Batmans. So, alright. But I'm Foz. Check out Blood Creek, originally called Town Creek, but I guess it's Blood Creek now, baby, because it's West Virginia, and we're all bloody. And you can find me every Thursday here on the DVD Fiends, and you can find me on my page at youtube.com/FozRotten. You can find me on my MySpace at myspace.com/FozRotten. Go on there, listen to my band's music, buy our album, you'll love it. I love you. It's time for work, baby. Bye.